Medieval movies have been a staple of the cinematic world since the inception of films. And we have seen this trend for epic medieval films growing, not just in Hollywood but all across the world as well. And in this video I will give you my recommendations of 5 upcoming medieval movies that I bet most viewers of this channel will probably never even have heard of. But before we begin, don't forget, if you love anything to do with historical movies and historical TV shows, then subscribe to my channel, History Spark. At number 5, it is Ilia Miro Mets, an upcoming Russian medieval epic film which tells the legendary story of Ilia, a peasant who is miraculously healed after being unable to walk for 33 years. And using his newfound leg-using skills, he quickly rises up the military ranks to become a heroic warrior serving under Prince Vladimir Monomakh in the defense of Kievan Rus. Ilia Miro Mets will be a blend of historical drama and mythical folklore, as the primary plot of this film is based around a legendary figure rather than a historical one. This film is currently in post-production and it is set for a worldwide release on November 16, 2026. So definitely an exciting new international medieval film to look forward to next year. At number 4, it is 1242 Gateway to the West, a Hungarian UK Mongolian production which will take viewers all the way back to the year 1242 when Batu Khan's Mongol hordes are wreaking havoc and destruction all across Central Europe, and they will eventually face some fierce opposition at Esztergom as they struggle immensely to defeat the castle defenders of this well-fortified city. This film will star Jeremy Noah Mark Jones as Eubius, the primary defender of the castle, Bold Chiombol portraying the role of Batu Khan, the fierce Mongol leader intent on invading Europe, and we will also get a posthumous appearance of the brilliantly talented actor Ray Stevenson, which is a huge bonus in my opinion. This film has been in post-production since January 2024, so hopefully we will be getting a release of this medieval epic film at some point this year or in early 2026. At number 3, it is the First Turk, which is the first part of a planned trilogy of historical films, and this trilogy will depict the incredible story leading up to the founding of the Turkic Khaganate by the brothers Buman Kagan and Istemi Yabgu in the 6th century. The First Turk will be an epic cinematic experience with shooting having taken place across Turkey, Central Asia, Europe and North America, meaning we should have some excellent cinematography and production quality in this film to say the least. There is no confirmed release date for this film yet, but early footage and concept art for the First Turk reveals a high budget and high quality film which seems to have a strong blend of history and mythos. But if you're looking to explore a relatively unknown part of medieval history and Turkic history in general, then be sure to keep an eye out for any updates regarding the First Turk. And subscribing to this channel, History Spark, would be a first great step in that endeavor. At number 2, it is the Conquest William the Conqueror, which is an upcoming historical film dedicated to the legendary monarch's life. And I have already created a video giving an in-depth look at everything we know about this new William the Conqueror movie, so there will be a link to that in the description below if you want to check it out. But the Conquest is being directed by Solomon J. LaFleur, and he has stated that he's looking to make this film as historically accurate as possible, which is a refreshing thing to hear in this day and age. There are no confirmed castings for this film as of yet, but there are rumors that Tom Hiddleston and Christian Haydenson are being eyed to play the lead roles in this upcoming historical film. I personally feel that William the Conqueror is one of the most overlooked historical figures from medieval history, and I for one am glad to see someone finally stepping up to make a film based around his life and conquests. And the top spot on this list goes to Tamarlain, Rise of the Last Conqueror, an epic historical film which will follow the dramatic rise of Amir Timur, the 14th century Central Asian conqueror who forged the Timurid Empire and left a trail of bloodshed and destruction in his wake. Timur is one of history's most important conquerors, but he is rarely ever portrayed in movies and TV shows, So I'm really excited to see that there is at long last a movie finally being made about his life. Tamarlain Rise of the Last Conqueror is currently in post-production, and there are rumors that this film will get a limited release to some parts of the world as early as this summer. And this movie is also being produced and financially backed by Netflix, meaning that this epic medieval story will be hitting the streaming platform at some point this year as well. So if you're looking to watch an epic medieval movie about one of history's most formidable and underrated military strategists, then be sure to check out Tamarlain Rise of the Last Conqueror at some point in 2025. So let me know in the comments down below if you had heard of any of these 5 upcoming medieval movies before, and if you're looking forward to watching any of them as well. And as always, if you want to stay up to date with everything to do with historical movies and historical TV shows, then subscribe to my channel History Spark, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.